Hi guys, today I'm going to be talking about Fred Figglehorn's Lucas Cruikshank's, aka Fred Figglehorn's original YouTube channel. This happened before the movies and like the TV show. This happened before. Yeah, so I already reviewed all Fred movies, Fred Figglehorn movies, all the Fred movies. Yeah, this is the kid, Fred Figglehorn. So Fred Figglehorn always wear like the yellow and the green like shirt and outfit. He wears the blue jeans and he's played by Lucas Cruikshank. Um it was also directed by Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon did a lot of cartoons like SpongeBob and and a lot of cartoons and so Fred the movie came out in 2010. Fred 2 Night Living Fred came out in 2011. Fred 3 Camp Fred came out in 2012. And um Fred the Show came out in 2012, the same year that Fred 3 Camp Fred had came out. And today I'm going to talk about the original YouTube channel to Fred Figglehorn. So who's Fred Figglehorn? Fred is like the guy that always says like, "Hey, it's Fred." And he has like the mother and all that stuff and so that so for like the YouTube channel, the Fred Figglehorn, his original YouTube channel, he started in 2008. On 2008, and I say like the last video was on the same year that the first movie had came out. I know he screams and he thinks that dogs are like squirrels. He always hallucinates things like in the movies. He always has the imagination and all that stuff. The imagination and this is like the mom. Yeah, Hilda Figglehorn. Yeah, and he died. And like his imaginary dad is John Cena, the WWE superhero star. Yeah, that's right. In the TV series, we learned that he had a grandmother. She's played by the same actor who plays the mom. The grandmother looks completely different from the mother. The mom looks like the mom looks like this, and his grandmother looks like this. And then there's Bertha, like his friend is Bertha. Look, this is how he looked like in the first movie, and this is how she looked like in the second two onward. Yeah, I mean, he had an ex-girlfriend called Judy. Judy, played by Pixie Lott. Is her an older? Yeah, it's a young version of Fred. It's like the older version of him. Yeah, it's the young version of Kevin. It's like the older version of him. Hmm. Okay. Yeah, so yeah, this was Kevin's sister when she was little. Yeah, Talia. As Kevin's mother. Yeah, Kevin's mom. Yeah, this is Kevin's father and his younger sister, the one with the bicycle and Kevin also has a friend, Diesel. Diesel. Also, Fred has his imaginary friend called Durf. Yeah, Durf. Yeah, Fred and Durf are like spelled backwards. Durf. This guy. And then the second movie, he met this strange music teacher. Fred believed was a vampire. And guess what? And guess what? Fred actually was right the whole time. And then in the movie, when he saw that he has no reflection in the mirror, as I know, this is when he imagined him being like this vampire. He imagined. I know the second movie, Fred convinced him that he was a vampire, and then And Camp Fred, he went to Camp I Wanna Peep. Okay. Also, he has a school, that's right. It's Lawrence Middle School. That's right, the school that Fred goes to in all the Fred movies and including the TV series. Oh god. And then Fred goes to Camp I Wanna Pee-Pee. Yeah, Camp I Wanna Pee-Pee. He goes to Camp I Wanna Pee-Pee and not Fred, he makes some new friends there, it's Floyd, I'm Maria. Then Scary Gary. Scary Gary. Yeah, he's like Magoo. Oh, okay. Then there's Spoon. Alright. There's Dink. And then there's Chattery. Chatter. And then there's rivalry camp called Camp Superior. And Kevin was there with his friend Diesel. Then throughout the show, there was new characters. Oh my god. There was Star. And then there's Miss Halbertstan, his neighbor. And then there's Holly. Holly. And then there's Brian. And in the show, Fred realized something. In one episode, he put like all of the pieces together, he put all these photos together that he and his arch enemy Kevin had used to be like best friends. They used to be until they became enemies. But today I'm going to talk about the original Fred Figglehorn series. Look, this is the original Fred Figglehorn YouTube series. I created on 2005 for 2008 for 2010. Playlist. There's Fred Season 1. There's Fred on Mayday. Fred's mom is missing. Fred on Halloween. Fred on Halloween 2. Fred loses his mind. Fred gets bullied. Then Fred gets detention. Fred goes to dentist. Then Fred stalks Judy. Fred on Father's Day. Fred goes swimming. Fred meets Bertha. There's Fred's grandma has a secret. Fred goes camping. Fred auditions for a play. Fred's mom returns. Fred is a star in his own mind. Fred takes into Judy's party. Fred tries to ride a bike. Fred runs for president. Fred faces a dirty campaign. Fred on election day. Yeah. Fred on Thanksgiving Day. Fred rescues the neighbor. Fred on April Fool's Day. Fred goes to the doctor. Fred throws a party. Fred gets dissed at Bible school. Fred works out. Fred sees a therapist. Fred goes on a date with Judy. Fred goes fundraising. Fred gives advice. Fred finds a creepy doll. Fred goes to school dance. Fred gets a letter from his dad. Then Fred stays in the fancy hotel room. Then Fred gets a haircut. Fred gets reporting. Fred gets on a grocery shop. Fred works at a tattoo shop. Red Summer, Halloween. Fred goes to the movies. Then Fred goes to the movies. Taking corner interviews. Fred and Weezer. Then Fred Halloween. Fred Halloween 2. Weezer is a vampire. That's completely it. So let's count how many episodes there are. Starting with season 1, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, there's 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. There's 46 episodes. Fred, that's right, and then there's Fred Goes Halloween. The Weezer is a vampire, and then Fred Summer Halloween. 46, 47. So on his original YouTube channel, yeah. And there's 48 episodes he made on his original channel, and he had 4 seasons prior to it. So in the original series, Fred's voice was so different than like the movies and like the show. And then so after the movies and the show, this guy had stopped playing Fred. He stopped playing him because his voice, he got so much older. Look, this is his new channel. Yeah, this is his new channel since he no longer plays Fred anymore. He got so old. He completely got super old at playing Fred. So Lucas Cruikshank, he was the creator of the Fred series, and he plays the character called Fred. And I know all the other actors, but it's like. And then, and I'd say this is completely it of me talking about the original YouTube series of Fred Figglehorn. So thank you guys for joining my little recap video of Fred Figglehorn's original YouTube series from 2005 for 2010. So thank you guys for joining. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and comment and share and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys next time. And goodbye, friends. See you soon.